So hello, my name is Rafael Morezun. I'm Business Development Manager of Companhia Velha. I'm here with Pedro Silva Reis, Trade Marketing Manager, also part of the family that owns Companhia Velha, and we're gonna do a very old technique, and we're gonna explain how we can open an old bottle of port.
Welcome to our cellars. We are here at our centenary cellars of this family-owned company, and today we are going to focus on tradition, present precisely a very traditional method of opening port using the tongs, which are heated up, and we open the port, as we call it, by fire. This is a very clean and easy way to open a bottle of port, but we can also adapt it to older wines that usually have a damaged or crumbled cork.
So in order to do so, we're going to need certain elements. So we're going to have these traditional port tongs. We're going to use this gas stove that you can find anywhere. We're going to need some ice cold water. We're going to use also this funnel with this filter, and then obviously we're going to need a bottle of port.
So we are placing tongs over heat. Should take about 2 minutes, no, Rafael?
Yeah, more or less 2 minutes would be enough to get this tongue very heated up.
Superb. And so today we'll be opening a Quinta das Carvalhas vintage 1997. Beautiful vintage year, it's one of the classics. Grapes are foot treaded in lagars. The idea is to find extraction, power, and a wine that can age. And so 1997, beautiful vintage, quite old, but quite young at the same time.
Yes.
That's it. Key factors here, when we're opening a port bottle by fire, we are looking at one aspect which is crucial, finding the insertions, the stitches. And so here we have the first stitch right at the bottom of the bottle. Second stitch is when the bottle glues side by side, and then the first stitch, the first conjunction is right here at the top. And this is where we will be placing the heat.
The heat of the tongs is going to help us to open this bottle by thermic contrast. We're going to place the tongs just a little bit above the end of the cork, okay? And then we're going to transfer the heat of the tongs to the glass, and we're going to use the cold water to do the
thermal shock. Very well. So for this process, we're removing the full capsule. Let's give it a slight cut. It will come out like a beauty. Try not to shake the port a lot. We've been having this bottle stood up for about 2 hours in the cooler to make sure that all the sediment is at the bottom. So when we decant the bottle, we don't get any sediment within the wine. A lot of people have the idea that sediment is just unpleasant on the palate, but there's another problem with it. Usually it reduces aromas and flavors when in contact with the juice. So let's try and keep sediment in the bottle and out of the decanter.
So now we are going to have the sign on the tongs that they are ready, because we are starting to see how the iron is turning red, okay? And now I'm going to use the tongs to place it more or less where the cork ends, and I'm going to hold for, let's say, 45 seconds to a minute, okay, to transfer the heat of the tongs to the neck of the bottle.
So now we're going to look for that cracking sound. There we go, land. There we go.
So we hear the cracking sound, and now we're going to use this tablecloth that we have here to crack the glass.
There we go. Beautiful.
And as you see, we have the cork, okay, that avoid any minimum particle of glass to go into the wine. Now we're going to use this funnel and this filter.
Using the funnel and the filtering, make sure that not only sediment might stay in the filter, but also any piece of glass to ensure safety, of course. When decanting a port, we usually suggest you wash it with wine. We call it to vinify it, to make sure that all impurities in the decanter are restrained. And now, just again, fantastic. We can decant.
We're going to use also this drop stop, so the wine doesn't go
Safety first, guys.
through the glass. And now we have the wine already decanted and ready for consumption.
Shake it a little bit. Mix them up. You have to remember that vintage port bottles are, well, vintage port is concealed within a bottle for many, many years. So aerating it is superb.
So now
Cheers.
we're gonna do a cheers for this fantastic.
Cheers. Superb experience.